Kobbiemanoo on Tuesday was being called up to the England squad for the first time at the age of 18. The Manchester United wonder kid was initially left out of the Three Lions squad last week, but earned his promotion from the U21 side after starring the 4-3 dramatic victory against Liverpool on Sunday.
If he plays, Mainoo will play against Brazil or Belgium in the coming days. And the 18-year-old would become the 14th player in this century to make his England debut before 19. It is the latest step for Mainoo in his meteoric rise, which has seen the midfielder barely miss a game since breaking into the United first team in November.
Mainoo has caught Gareth Southgate's eye with his performances, and now has the chance to stake his claim to be included in the squad for Euro 2024. Read more on Mainoo Hot Wheels winner VWT Rock R or £25,000 cash alternative from just 62p with our discount code GOODMOVE. Ex-Man United star ditches England for DR Congo. Despite youth U21 appearances, but there are 13 other stars who also got the call-up aged 18 or under.
From Theo Walcott to Wayne Rooney to Jude Bellingham, Sun Sport will take a look at these young talents to see if they achieved lasting success or reached their career peak too early. Theo Walcott, debut at 17 years, 2 months and 14 days. Walcott shocked the world when he was included in England's World Cup 2006 squad, having never played in the Premier League.
But he impressed Sven-Göran Eriksson while playing at Southampton and became England's youngest ever male debut, featuring in a warm-up friendly against Hungary. Most read in football. Footy tragedy striker aged just 24 dies from heart failure after collapsing in training. DNA lies. Ex-Chelsea star files for divorce after discovering 2 kids he raised aren't his. Kane unable. Harry Kane set to miss Brazil and Belgium games as new captain is revealed. Defender and Man United star Brandon Williams inhaled laughing gas before car crash. Best free bet sign-up offers for UK bookmaker. The forward, however, did not play a single minute of the tournament in Germany and never went on to play in a World Cup in his entire career.
After leaving the Southampton, he spent 12 years at Arsenal and earned himself 47 caps for England, but only scored 8 times for his nation. How Jude Bellingham is key to England winning Euro 2024. Walcott was deemed as the next big thing, but sadly never lived up to the hype.
Finishing his career back Southampton, the North London-born star hung up his boots last year after the Saints released him. Wayne Rooney, debut at 17 years, 3 months and 19 days when playing for Everton. Rooney made his name scoring the winner against Arsenal just days before his 17th birthday in October 2002.
Four months later, England came calling and the striker made his way onto the international stage. Rooney scored 4 goals at Euro 2024 and that summer signed for Man United. He became one of the best players in the world, but came under scrutiny when he did not translate his Premier League success for England.
But fans will need to remember Rooney was England men's all-time goalscorer with 53 until Harry Kane overtook him last year. He is the Three Lions' most capped star with 120 appearances and will remain in the history books for England.
Jude Bellingham, debut at 17 years, 4 months and 14 days. Bellingham is on track to match Rooney or even surpass the 38-year-old. The 20-year-old made his debut for his hometown club Birmingham City just days after his 16th birthday in August 2019 and a year later signed for Borussia Dortmund.
In November 2020, Southgate handed Bellingham his England debut in a 3-0 friendly against Ireland. And the youngster has only gone from strength to strength from there, now playing for Real Madrid, and has already scored 20 goals in his debut season.
He does not turn 21 until June and has already made 27 caps for the Three Lions. If he continues at this rate, he will be breaking records all over. Raheem Sterling, debut at 17 years, 11 months and 6 days. Fans had high hopes for Sterling when he moved to Liverpool's first team and made his England debut in November 2012.
It was a 4-2 defeat against Sweden, and the game will solely be remembered for Zlatan Ibrahimovic's bicycle kick goal. While he did not shine during that game, he became key under Roy Hodgson and then Southgate.
The winger faced criticism during Euro 2016 and the 2018 World Cup, but he thrived in the Euro 2020, scoring 3 goals for England as they reached the final before losing to Italy on penalties. But after making 82 caps and 20 goals for the Three Lions, it does not look like any time soon he will be adding to his stats, having not played for his nation since December 2022.
Callum Hudson-Odoi, debut at 18 years, 4 months and 15 days. Hudson-Odoi became a rising star at Chelsea before his 18th birthday, sparking rumours of a potential move to Bayern Munich. Despite the interest, Chelsea kept him, and he earned his inaugural England cap in a 5-0 win over the Czech Republic in March 2019.
However, his progress stalled due to injuries and inconsistent performances. With only 3 England caps to his name, he retains the option to represent Ghana, for which he is eligible through his parents. Following a loan spell at Bayer Leverkusen, Hudson-Odoi transferred to Nottingham Forest the following summer.
Overshadowed by skilled wingers in the national team such as Bukayo Saka, Phil Foden, Jared Bowen and Jack Grealish, the Forest star has been absent from the England squad for over 4 years. Micah Richards, debut at 18 years, 4 months and 22 days. Richards emerged as the youngest defender to ever play for England, in 2006.
He was key at Man City, which cemented his first cap for England, a 1-1 tie with the Netherlands. Richards played a pivotal role in City's triumphant 2011-12 season, which led to their Premier League victory and successes in the FA Cup and Carabao Cup.
But his international presence remained limited as he only made 13 caps for the Three Lions, competing with Glenn Johnson for the right-back spot. A career-ending knee injury meant Richards hung up his boots when he was 31 and is now serving as a pundit on various sports broadcasting networks.
Jadon Sancho, debut at 18 years, 6 months and 17 days. Sancho's bold move to Borussia Dortmund as a youngster from England paid off as he gained international attention. Although his international debut in a goalless match against Croatia in October 2018 was forgettable, Sancho's potential as an exceptional talent for England was undeniable.
He flourished at Dortmund, and United secured his signature for £73 million in 2021 with high expectations for his success at Old Trafford. But his tenure at the club has been disastrous as he struggled to replicate his Dortmund form, struggled with mental health and faced exclusion from the first team after a clash with boss Erik ten Hag.
Now back at Dortmund on loan, Sancho has begun to rediscover his form after a pivotal goal in the Champions League last 16 against PSV Eindhoven. Despite his comeback, his absence from the England squad for 3 years casts doubt on his inclusion in Southgate's Euro 2024 lineup.
Marcus Rashford. Debut at 18 years, 6 months and 26 days. Rashford made an immediate impact in his debut appearances for the Red Devils across various competitions and extended this with his first match for England in May 2016. Merely 3 minutes into his international debut, Rashford found the net, contributing to a 2-1 victory over Australia and securing his spot in England's Euro 2016 team.
At just 26 years old, Rashford has already participated in 4 major international tournaments and is set to add a 5th at Euro 2024. Despite an underwhelming season at United with only 8 goals, Rashford continues to satisfy Southgate.
With a tally of 17 goals from 59 appearances, Rashford's scoring record may seem modest for a player of his caliber, but time is on his side to boost those stats in the coming years. Jack Wilshere. Debut at 18 years, 7 months and 10 days. Jack Wilshere made his first appearance for England in a 2-1 victory over Hungary.
Wilshere's talents made him a standout as he would dance his way through opponents, and he seemed destined to lead England's midfield for years to come. But a succession of injuries interrupted his promising career, leaving fans to wonder what could have been.
Despite these setbacks, Wilshere wore the England jersey 34 times, and at 32, he hung up his boots and has since returned to Arsenal to coach the U18 squad. Luke Shaw. Debut at 18 years, 7 months and 21 days. Luke Shaw's journey with the England national team began a decade ago with a 1-0 triumph over Denmark, which led to his call-up to the 2014 World Cup after a triumphant term at Southampton.
His move to Man United that summer marked the beginning of a career at Old Trafford that has been cursed by injuries. In 2015, Shaw suffered a severe leg fracture and has since faced ongoing battles with his fitness at United.
These challenges have limited his appearances for England to 31 caps. But he emerged as Gareth Southgate's preferred left-back for Euro 2020 and the following World Cup. Currently sidelined, if Shaw can regain his fitness in time for the Euros, Southgate will be keen to choose the defender this summer.
Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, debut at 18 years, 9 months and 11 days. Oxlade-Chamberlain emerged as a shining light during a challenging time for the national team, debuting just before Euro 2012 and emerged as a key player. He made a significant threat to opponents, and he seemed on track for an illustrious stint with the national team.
But like others before him in this list, injuries ruined his career. During the peak of his form in his debut season with Liverpool in 2017-18, a severe knee injury sidelined him, crushing his World Cup dreams in Russia. Post-injury, he added only 3 more caps to his England tally. Despite scoring 7 goals in 35 appearances, his international future is uncertain. He has recently moved to Besiktas following his departure from Liverpool last summer.
Mason Greenwood, debut at 18 years, 11 months and 5 days. Greenwood's debut in a 1-0 victory over Iceland in September 2020 was one he will want to forget, as him and Foden were sent home early after breaching COVID-19 restriction, meeting up with Icelandic girls in the team hotel. Greenwood was in line to represent his country again, but these were put on hold following his arrest on serious charges in January 2022, leading to a suspension from United during the investigation.
With the charges dismissed the following February, both Greenwood and United agreed it would be best for him to pursue his career elsewhere. Greenwood is now on loan with Getafe in Spain, and has scored 8 goals and 5 assists this season.
Sir Jim Ratcliffe has not closed the door on Greenwood's return to the club, and the players seem receptive to the idea. Southgate has excluded him from the Euro 2024 squad. Rico Lewis, debut at 18 years, 11 months and 30 days. Man City's Lewis earned his international debut just shy of his 19th birthday in a 1-1 stalemate with North Macedonia last November.
Lewis has proven excelled at City and playing for England. While opportunities at the Etihad have been sparse, his versatility across the pitch makes him a valuable player in City's quest for another treble. While the upcoming Euros might be out of reach for Lewis, his promising talent suggests that he's set for international caps in the future.
Will Mainoo become England's next star? The list shows England's young talent have fallen onto different paths of success in their careers. Read more. Sun STORIESJACKPOTT. David Potts post CBB earnings revealed as H is set to make fortune after win NICE save. I live in a council house in Skint, but I've found the best shop for bargains. Fans are excited to see where Mainoo is heading after his stellar performance against Liverpool in the FA quarter-final and scoring a last-minute winner at Wolves and thriving in the Champions League.
If the team stay clear of any more injuries after facing a setback at the beginning of term due to an ankle problem, he could become the Three Lions' next superstar.